human germs on Mars?
There's an argument going on these days about life on Mars. No, it's not about little green men. And it's not about the Martians that attacked the Earth in the movie The War of the Worlds. It's about the effect of human germs on the environment of Mars. Now humans are exploring Mars with what we call unmanned vehicles. That means we aren't sending people to Mars, but we are sending machines to explore Mars, like the Mars rover. Every time we send one of these vehicles to Mars, we are also sending bacteria from Earth. Scientists do everything they can to make sure that each vehicle is as clean as it can be. They make vehicles in clean rooms. The arms they use to explore the ground of Mars are wrapped in a clean plastic. But even so, it is impossible to eliminate all bacteria. So what's the problem? Well, it's this. Scientists now know that there is ice on Mars. This means that the planet won't. But even so, it is impossible to eliminate all bacteria. So what's the problem? Well, it's this. Scientists now know that there is ice on Mars. This means that the planet once had liquid water on it. Water is necessary for life. Where there's water, there can be life. In other words, there might already be bacteria on Mars. So if bacteria from Earth come into contact with bacteria from Mars, that will be a kind of pollution. It means that our bacteria might damage or change the life forms on Mars. If this is true just with the unmanned vehicles, imagine what will happen if humans travel to Mars. What will happen if we build communities on Mars? Some people are in favor of humans on Mars. They aren't worried about the possible effect of human bacteria on Mars. Others are uncomfortable with the idea. They say that humans already polluted their own planet. They shouldn't go and spread their pollution to other worlds. By the way, here's one closing thought. Do you know the story of the War of the Worlds? At the end of the story, all of the creatures from Mars who came to Earth die. What kills them? Is it guns and bombs? No, it isn't. It's human germs. The Martians have no defense against Earth's germs, so they get sick and die. Of course, the War of the Worlds is just a story, but the dangers of bacteria are real. If there are bacteria on Mars, what effect will those bacteria have on humans? We just don't know for sure.
Trash as art. Did you ever hear the saying, "One man's trash is another man's treasure"? It means that something that is garbage for one person might be valuable for another. This is certainly true for Justin Genak. Justin is an artist who is making money by selling New York City garbage. Here are a few scenes from Justin's career as a garbage seller. It all started in 2001, when Justin had an argument with a friend at the School of Visual Arts in New York.
You know what? I think you can sell anything if you put it in a good-looking box. Even New York City garbage.
Justin, that's crazy. People won't buy garbage.
Yes, they will. I will prove it to you.
So, to prove his point, Justin collected small pieces of garbage and put them in clear plastic boxes with a cool design. Then, he went to Times Square and set up a stand with a sign that said, "Garbage for sale." A lot of tourists visit Times Square.
Hey, look at that guy. He's selling garbage.
Yeah, you really see everything in New York. Excuse me, how much is the garbage?
$10 a box.
Okay, give me 2. My friends back home will think this is really funny.
But then, Justin had a problem with a police officer.
Hey, what's going on here?
Well, officer, I'm selling New York City garbage. It's a new kind of artwork.
Garbage isn't art. You can sell art, but not this junk. Get out of here.
So, Justin moved his stand to the sidewalk in front of the Museum of Modern Art, and his business improved.
What's this? New York garbage as art? How do you do this?
Well, I choose pieces of garbage that I think are interesting, especially things that relate to New York. So, like, here's an old theater ticket. And this box has trash from the New Year's Eve celebration in Times Square. I look for different shapes and colors, and I arrange stuff in the boxes. Of course, I never use anything wet or smelly.
Yes, I see. Hey, this box has trash from Yankee Stadium, July 15th, 2010. Oh, all the boxes have the date and place. Cool. How much is it?
$20. You can buy them online too, but it will be more expensive.
So, Justin proved his point. Put anything in a good-looking package and people will buy it.
Do you look more like your mother or your father? Do you look more like your mother or your father? Do you look more like your mother or your father? Do you look more like your mother or your father? Do you look more like your mother or your father? Soda can. Soda can. Soda can. Soda can. Soda can. Soda can.